Hey, what's up everyone, Simpsons Man here, and today we have another opening video coming from the Jakks line. This is their premium line. This is Radioactive Man, so stay tuned, we're gonna open it up.
I have a feeling this business is going to consume our whole lives.
Alright, so as I open this up, let me grab my knife. Big, huge thank you to Jakks for sending me a care package. If you haven't seen the video yet, I did a haul video. Also, the video before this one was Vampire Mr. Burns. So if you're really curious about how these are, you know, how they move around and everything else, definitely go check out those other videos and let me know what you think. But I've been wanting to open this one up especially for a while because he lights up and everything, so I definitely want to check it out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up Radioactive Man. This is considered the premium one for their toy line, and I just realized right now this actually comes with a few accessories. So I did not realize that until I'm opening this up, which is freaking awesome. We do have a crazy instruction. So this is a lot more complicated than the Vampire Burns, because first of all, we have a 4-fold. The other one was just a 2-fold, and oh, okay. So you can set it up so he has like the superhero pose, so he's just kind of like going off. See, I had no clue about that. Also, another thing I just noticed is that he does have some zip tie things on. There's little strings, so we're gonna cut those off just so we can actually get to them. Now, these are 5 inches in size. I'm glad that they did a premium line, and you get like a backdrop, or like the Vampire Burns has the coffin. So you're kind of getting like multiple toys in one. I did a bunch of videos on all of these, and I had no clue how this one was set up. I knew that, you know, we had Radioactive Man, it lit up and stuff like that, but I had no clue about this cool accessory. So let me see if I can get this thing out. The way that these little ties are kind of in a odd spot. And can you, so it has like, so okay, so these actually click, so you can kind of, you know, set them up exactly how you want. Let me get all this crud off the table really quick. We'll set up Radioactive Man, get the knife out of here unless we need it later. And I'll kind of look at my instructions here, because this thing, okay, so man, they thought of everything. Of course they did. You lift up his cape, and behind his cape has the battery tab in there. Let's go ahead and just show you off this Radioactive Man to see how cool this guy is. I mean, look at it in here. Let's go ahead and there's like a little tab you pull out. Okay, we did that. And there's also, I think it's like an on and off switch. Yep. So we have an on and off switch. We turn it on, and how do you make him light up? Alright, so let's see how to turn this thing on, because there's not really like a switch or anything on this besides the on and off switch, and I haven't really figured this out yet. Let's go to the instructions, because usually I always skip the instructions like a lot of people usually do. Literally, the first part of the instruction says, press the belt buckle for the light effect. And now that I realize it, there is a little switch on the belt buckle. So we're gonna, right there. Oh, man. Oh, and it's glowing? Oh my god. Dude. Holy crap, that is so awesome. And I don't know how long it's going to keep glowing for, but man. Oh, now it's got 2, then it's got, wow. Okay, so that right there just sold it for me right there. These are at GameStop. They are $24.99 at GameStop. I'm assuming they're going to be at Walmart and Target and everything else, but as of right now, you're only going to be able to get them at GameStop. This does come with, I don't even know what this is even called. I think it's kind of like a support, but it goes around his waist. So we're going to click this around his waist. And as you can see, you know, you can kind of hold him if you want to. It'd be almost kind of cool to make like stop motion things. And then it clicks in to, let's see here. Let's click this in. You can hear, let me show you this off real quick. Got like the Radioactive Man with like a comic book background, and you can see right there, like right there in the middle, it's got a hole that when you click this in, you can kind of pose him however you want. Oh man. So you can pose him to kind of almost doing like a flying motion. Here, let me pose him out a little bit. So you can see how he's flying kind of like sideways. Here, I'll do it sideways. So you can set it up just like that, or, and I don't know if I'll be able to get this on camera here. Let me just take this out. Or you can set it up like this. It's got that little tab thing right, or that little hole right there. And then on the bottom of these, here, I'll move this out of the way so we can just, here, I'll take this off so you can see it. It just depends on how you want to set them up, because You know, he could be standing in front of the comic book. Honestly, I kind of like... I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I kind of like this view right here. Like, this setup right here is kind of cool. But it is cool that you have that option. I have this accessory, so more than likely, maybe when I do set it up in my room, I don't know. I don't know yet. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of liking the way he's posing like this. His fists are both closed, so you can't put any accessories in the fist. But, I mean, dang, this is really cool. And I love the way, I'll go ahead and click it and show you all again. I really love the way that his chest is glowing like that. This is definitely worth $24.99 because you can buy the 5-inch figure like we did opening videos on Homer and Otto and Groundskeeper Willie. You can buy those for $12.99. So pretty much you double that, almost, you know, within $1 or so. You double that and you're getting a 5-inch figure with an accessory, a backdrop. This one lights up. Like, the Vampire Burns was crazy because I had that huge coffin that made him move back and forth. So definitely you're kind of doubling the price, but you're getting double. And this right here, you know, they're labeling it as like their premium line. This right here is definitely like a collector's kind of toy. Like, you can play with it, you can set it up, but honestly, it's kind of collector-ish, and I'm digging it. Like, I'm really liking this a lot. We're gonna go ahead and set them back up. This was a really, I don't think, now, you know, I'm thinking about other toys, you know, if I go to my brother's house or other friend's house, you know, they got like TMNT and they got a bunch of other stuff, but the fact that they kind of made this holder like this, I've never really seen that. But yeah, this is cool. I really like the fact that he's doing this. He's almost like flying or just kind of posing like this, or you kind of push him back like this, and it looks like he is kind of flying away from that big atom bomb explosion that is below right there. So we do have the comic book backdrop, which I love. It's all 3D. I'm not sure if this glows in the dark or not, like the Radioactive Man. That'd be kind of cool if it does. It might say that, but you know what? I have like one of those glow-in-the-dark flashlights, so I can kind of hit it with that just to see if it does. If it does, I'll say something or even maybe put a little clip on there. But, you know, the fact that you could have him going off to the side or this or just up, like, look at this. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna, hopefully I don't drop him like I dropped the coffin in the other one, but you can literally just have him like moving back and forth, side to side. Pose him however you want. Another 10 out of 10. Thank you again, Jakks, for sending me these. This is like such an awesome line they did. And honestly, I just can't wait to see what they're going to come up with next. Like, you got to think, they just started putting out Simpsons toys, and some of the toys that they've put out have been some of the best toys that we've seen in years. And the price point also, to be able to go to like a Target and spend like $10 or $15 and come out with like 2 Simpsons toys in the year 2024 is just absolutely mind-boggling. And that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much, you all, for tuning in, checking out another one of my opening mail day videos. I love doing these videos, so definitely subscribe if you love Simpsons content. I think I've dropped maybe about 20-something videos just recently over the past 2 weeks, all on Jakks toys. We're gonna be kind of doing a little bit more. We did the San Diego Comic-Con panel. We're gonna be doing the D3 panel coming up next week, so definitely make sure you subscribe. And if you did like the video, I would definitely appreciate a like on the video because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. So until next time, thank you so much for checking out another one of my mail day opening videos, and see ya!